Okay, time for a new video, and whether you are somebody new to my channel or you are returning to my channel to watch this video, it is greatly appreciated. As always, I'm filming this in one go, so if I stumble over my words moving forward, so I apologise about that, and indeed if the quality of this video is fairly poor as well. If there's any lag, anything like that at all, sadly it cannot be helped, and hopefully it is not too much of an issue for you. This is yet another Eurovision 2022 related video here on my channel, and there I am in my previous video, which I filmed yesterday, reviewing this year's Junior Eurovision, saying that I probably wouldn't be filming another video this year, but there would be a blog post or two. Well, here I am again, because Spain, España, is ready to play regarding next year's competition, which as we all know will be staged in May in Turin, Italy. So, Spain, hola, ¿qué tal? Benidorm Fest is coming back, a competition that used to occur back in the day. I've already covered this in my Eurovision What We Know So Far videos, but Benidorm Fest is loosely based on Italy's Sanremo, which of course Eurovision is based on as well. Sanremo is older than both competitions. Benidorm, yeah, we know where that is. And the show, the format, will consist of 2 semi-finals and a final. 14 candidates are involved, whittled down from the 886 tracks that were submitted to the broadcaster and also via the online form over the past couple of months. We have, as I said, 14 songs. They're all in Spanish, apart from one, which is in Galician. We also have a few English lyrics and French lyrics thrown into the mix as well. All of the songs are now out. They are available to listen to on RTV Play and RTV's website, and I'm sure on YouTube by now as well. I'm really excited for this. It seems as though Spain really wants to turn a corner. Some of the songs were already out prior to today, and I've listened to most of them and then one pretty much in full, and I've been seriously impressed. It really does seem as though the quality has just ramped up a notch, and it surprises me because for the past 10 years, on the whole, Spain has really struggled quite a lot when it comes to Eurovision. Can't get out of the bottom 5 every year, but that might be about to change, and it's exciting times. If you're Spanish, let me know what you think about this lineup. Let me know what you think about these songs. Chances are you know all of these artists considerably better than I do here in the UK. So let me know who I should be keeping an eye out for, which artists are getting the early buzz. I know there's one song in particular which I'm expecting to be adored by Eurovision fans. I think it already is. What does it say here? The finalists will be chosen according to the following system: 25% televote, 25% demoscopic panel equating to 50% from the public, 30% national jury, and 20% international jury. So these songs have got to have broad appeal, otherwise it might be over for them. So they're in no particular order just yet, but the artists and songs are Posterio by the 1990 Spanish representatives Azúcar Moreno. We have Blanca Paloma with Secreto De Agua, Chanel with Slo-Mo, Gonzalo Hermida with Quien Lo Diría, Javier Ramena with Kulpa, Luna Key with Voy a Morir, which sounds like a very interesting track, Marta Sango with Sigues en mi mente, Raiden with Calle de la Chorrería, Rigoberta Bandini with Ay Mama, Sara Diop with Make You Say, Tanzugueiras with Terra, which I'm probably mispronouncing a little bit there because it is the Galician song, Unique with Mejores, Vari Brava with Rafaela, and Thein with Echo, which has a Swedish songwriting team. So maybe a rejected Melfest track, but let's not look too much into that. Yeah, I'm just going to get straight into this really, so apologies if there is any lag. I'm listening to short snippets of the songs, and then in my own time I will listen to the songs in full. Be on a lookout on my Twitter page because I'll probably post about which songs stand out the most to me later in the week, that sort of thing. So I'm watching Monsieur Eurovision second channel, Benidorm Fest 2022 Spain recap, so these are just in alphabetical order. Let me know what you think, genuinely interested. I think quality is coming from Spain. It's been a while. I know they've been underrated over the past few years as well, but I really think now is the time to show Europe what they're capable of, which is quality. Okay, the video I'm watching won't be in the bottom corner of the video you're watching, but you've probably seen this anyway, so it is Posterio up first. Oh yes, very Spanish. touch of the flamenco, maybe? I mean, yeah, their 1990 performance in Zagreb, it was very passionate, you know, it was so powerfully executed, and I'm expecting the same again all these years later, to be honest with you. I mean, I will listen to these snippets a few times. I mean, this just has a sort of party atmosphere, typically Spanish in a way. Not bad. Next up is Secreto De Agua. Now, this song was already out, and it's a sort of quite haunting melody. A little bit Lana Del Rey. Great instrumentation. Yeah, I mean, I have heard most of that song. It's very nice, but I'm not sure it really stands out quite enough. I know we're going to get some bangers here. Yeah, next up is Slo-Mo. Okay. Little bit repetitive, but good beat, quite contemporary. Pop. That wasn't bad. That's not bad. Next up is Quien Lo Diría by Gonzalo. A ballad. Beautiful and stirring. Nice voice. Right, that wasn't bad at all from Gonzalo. But maybe we've had artists and songs like that before from Spain. I mean, it wasn't quite like Voy a Quedarme, but it was a ballad, you know, and maybe I think, you know, maybe Spain is leaning towards something more upbeat this time, I don't know. That was nice, though. Next up is Kulpa. Now, this song was already out. This is sort of throwback disco pop. I'm not really enjoying this one too much, I'll be honest. Voy a Morir is next. Rock. Electro. Lots of auto-tune. Not sure about that. Okay, so with that, potential for good staging. But, I don't know, it needs a bit more oomph to it. A little bit more power. Because in that short snippet alone, it doesn't sound wildly original. For a rock song. But anyway, next up is Marta Sango. This is just a pop song. Doesn't quite have the impact of songs that have gone before it. But not bad. Next up is Raiden. This is interesting. Seems as though he's just having a bash with his friends, and they're all sort of half drunk by the looks of it. Yeah, this sort of has a sort of chant-like feel to it, maybe, with that pounding beat. There's potential there. Not bad. Looks like a very confident performer. Maria. Next up is Ay Mama. Okay. This is another pop song. Up-tempo. Nah. I'm afraid we've had better songs in that style already. Just my opinion. Next up is Make You Say. Oh, again, that sort of poppy beat. This one feels a bit more sensual, I guess. It doesn't stand out, though. Not from what I've heard already. But it's not bad. Now we have arguably the favourite. This is the Galician girl group, Tanzugueiras with Terra, which I've already heard, and this reminded me a tiny bit of Go A for Ukraine earlier this year, if they were Spanish and considerably more folky. This is, well, this has enormous potential. It's got this sort of ominous sound, powerful. You know, it's a song that means business. It's the sort of track that you're going to hear the first 30 seconds of, and you're going to be invested. You won't be able to look away from it. You won't be able to stop listening to it. This song, like I said, enormous potential here. It's quite catchy. And it's so different from anything Spain sent in years. Next up is Unique with Mejores. So this is a boy band. Uplifting. Yeah, this is fine. I mean, it sounded like most boy band songs, almost, that you'd probably get from Spain. But it does sound uplifting, like I said. Next up is Rafaela by Varri Brava, which I thought was a soloist, but no, they are a group. Oh, this reminds me of a song that was in Sanremo. Musica Leggerissima, that was in Sanremo earlier this year, I believe. Colapesce and Di Martino. This reminds me of that. Sort of disco retro pop. Ba-ba-ba-ba-da. Didn't sound bad. And then we have the final one, Thein, with Echo. Oh, this has a touch of Blinding Lights by The Weeknd. Not bad, though. Nice voice. Well, that's it. I've only actually written 3 names down on my little notes here. That was pretty good. I mean, that's a strong lineup on the whole, let's be honest. There were a few songs that sounded a little bit similar to each other, but then we had a few that really stood out from the pack, and it should be those songs that get the most attention. I'd be surprised if not. So I've written down Azúcar Moreno with Posterio. That sounded pretty good. We then have Gonzalo with Quien Lo Diría. That was very nice. Very nice. Probably the strongest ballad, actually. Raiden. That just seemed really cool and interesting, and he seems like a really intriguing performer, perhaps. And then, of course, Tanzugueiras with Terra, which has, as I keep saying, enormous potential. I'm sure that's going to end up the huge fan favourite. And it does have this sort of traditional thing going on as well, which I think people across Europe might be really appreciative of. So that's that. I'll listen to the songs in full in my own time. In the meantime, let me know what you think about this lineup. I think it's, on the whole, pretty impressive. And honestly, there wasn't one song there that I was thinking, no, this just really isn't my cup of tea. Maybe Rigoberta. That song didn't really stand out too much to me. Sardeop as well. Unique with Mejores, to be honest, didn't sound terribly unique. Luna Key, need to hear the whole thing, definitely. Voy a Morir. Blanca Paloma, that is a nice song, no doubt about it. I'll need to listen to it again. But yeah, maybe a little bit more variety would have been welcome, but on the whole, pretty strong stuff. Let me know what you think, and check out my other social media pages if you so wish. Links in the description as always. And that's it. I'm sure this will be my last video of the year. Just going back to Junior Eurovision, there will be a blog post reviewing the show at some point. Whether it's before Christmas or not, I just don't know, but I will try and get it done soon. Thank you for all of the support on my previous videos, this year in general. It's just a hobby, YouTube, it means a great deal to me. If you leave a like, leave a comment, check out my other social media pages, it's just really nice to see and get some interactions going. I really appreciate it. I'm going to stop rambling now, but good job, Spain. Some nice tracks there, no doubt about it. Until next time, take care of yourselves, and if this is the last video of the year, see you in 2022. Take care of yourselves, and bye for now. Adios.